First and foremost, I'm glad everybody's on. I literally said a prayer before this call because I hope that something resonates that I have to say tonight that will help you move forward in your business and that will help you to overcome some fears you may have or something you're struggling with. So I literally said, Lord, let something come through me to help everyone on the call, because I know the topic tonight is one that can be, at first, one that is a little nerve-wracking. I know for me, when I first started coaching, the idea of sharing the coaching opportunity literally scared me out of my wits. I don't know why, looking back, because there's nothing crazy about what we do. We love what we do. Right now. So there's nothing icky or scary, but for some reason, when we first start out, sharing the opportunity is scary for most people. So I actually did like some notes here so I don't miss anything. I want to cover everything that I possibly can, because I feel like with this business, a lot of it is inviting not only to our challenges and to share, products, but it's also to share the opportunity, because you never know who might come on what we have for whatever reason. So I'm gonna be muting you guys as you come on, just because the background noise, and I'll unmute once I'm done. But anyway, so I said the prayer, and I feel like there's going to be something that I'll say that hopefully will resonate with you, and if not, then that's okay too. But again, when I first started, you had to sign up a coach every single month to hit Success Club. That was that was a prerequisite. You had to do it or you did not hit Success Club. So I hit Success Club every single month since I've started. So that doesn't mean it was pretty. It doesn't mean that it was the right way, because it literally would beg somebody to sign up as a coach. It wasn't like, let me share this opportunity with you. It was like, you really need the discount. Like, you really need to do this to save like the money. And please just sign up to, be a coach with me. And it was like that for the first probably 6 or 7 months of coaching. And I look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, how people must have looked at me like, girl, like, why are you like forcing this on me, because I wasn't looking at it as a standpoint of necessarily, let me share this gift with you. It was more of, do this for me because I need to hit Success Club. And that's not the way that it needs to be approached. It needs to be approached as sharing what somebody can do with what we have. So let's see. First of all, so once I flipped the switch that this was actually an opportunity somebody could actually use for different reasons. I'm going to go over the different reasons. We all know we all started for a different reason. But when you flip the switch in that it's not begging somebody to be a part of it, but sharing the opportunity, it becomes easier. And the more you share it, the better you get at it, and the more you love doing it. Like, I turned my fear of doing it into my passion. Like, I love sharing this opportunity because I know what people can do with it. And I know how many people get helped because of it. I know how many lives have been changed. Look at how many people are on this call because somebody invited you to this opportunity, right? I mean, that's amazing. This isn't even like, our team is a lot bigger than this, but somebody invited you. And aren't you glad somebody invited you to this opportunity? So when you're thinking of sharing it with somebody, think of it that way, like, gosh, I'm so glad that somebody shared it with me. Now I can share it with somebody else. So don't prejudge who you're talking to about this. There's so many different reasons to share it. And to get over the fear, instead of focusing on your fear of what somebody's thinking about you when you're sharing, focus more on how it's going to help the person you're talking to. Kind of change the focus of you to the person that you're sharing the opportunity with. And that makes it a lot easier. Like, oh, it's not about me. So I can remove all this crazy fear and make it about the person I'm talking to. And even like write down your fears, like right now, or when you get off this call, whatever your fear is, somebody rejecting you, which you're going to get rejected. You're going to have to just get over that. Not everybody wants to do this. That's okay. Write down your fears, write them all out. Seriously. And then when you're done with that piece of paper, you're going to tear it up and you're going to throw it away, and it's no longer a part of your being. It's gone, right? Because it's about everybody else, not you. So when you change the focus of who you're talking to, it changes everything. So who do you invite? So I kind of break this down into noise out here. Okay, so who do you invite? Now, this actually came up today. Discount. Don't ever discount, right? Number one, in the wall, which is the 5-star and above group, there's a lot of discussion always about different things. And one of the discussions was who signed up as a discount coach. And I want to say about half of the people on the 5-star and above wall started out as a discount coach. They didn't start out necessarily for the business. They didn't start out, they didn't want anything to do with it. They just wanted the discount. So never discount coaches. So that being said, if you know somebody who loves Shakeology and they, you know that they do, it's helped them, then simply say, would you be interested in the coach discount? You don't have to do anything with this business, but, you can save about $17 or so once you pay your business fees and all of that. I actually had a customer who just got her 21-day fix challenge pack. And she's like, I love the shakes. Is there any way to get a discount on them? Yeah, there actually is. There's the coaching discount, and you can call it whatever you want to call it. VIP discount, coach discount coach discount, or whatever you want to call it. It's a discount. So she's thinking about it. I'm not sure, what the issue is other than the fact that she's going to save $17 every month because she loves Shakeology. So that's one way, just talk to somebody and say, hey, you love it. You're going to continue drinking it. So why not save some money? You don't have to do anything. There's never any pressure to do this business, but that's an option for you. That's a way to invite. Okay, that's one invitation. Think about your fitness group, your challenge group, or whatever you're running. If you have someone who's like the first person to comment or like, or, the first person to post every morning, I got my, Shakeology in, or I got my workout in, or here's a motivational post, that person that does that person that's already basically running your challenge group for you, obviously is somebody that you want to invite. They may not even know that they can become a coach. So just putting the invitation out there. And I'm going to go over how to invite after I kind of go through who to invite. And this can be, again, in your free group, your challenge group, or even somebody, if you're constantly posting on Facebook and they're the first person to like your stuff, they like it for a reason, most likely. I mean, they're following you for a reason. That's an invitation right there. And this is a little bit different, but somebody with a business mind who wants to start a business, that has an entrepreneur mind, that has done businesses in the past. Maybe they opened a restaurant, a salon, or Uber. Y'all, Uber drivers, they're your entrepreneurs that are wanting to do work for extra money, right? That's crazy. My Uber driver was like, still talking to him about the opportunity. But anyway, a lot of coaches lead with the business. Now, I know that a lot of our culture is challenge group first, fitness first, that sort of thing. But there are a lot of top coaches that just lead about 70% with the business, and the fitness is behind it. And it's however you want to run your business, it doesn't matter. But if you know someone who in the past has tried to start a business that has cost a lot of money, I mean, our startup is nothing, 140 or whatever, to open your own business that could potentially be 6-7 figure. Share that. Just show them the business model. Be transparent. Show how you earn. That entrepreneur may want to be a part of this. They'll see the benefits of being a coach and running their own business, fitness business. Let's see. People just came to my mind, like Donald Trump. He is blatant when he says the best way to start your own business is network marketing. The low risk, low, all of that. It costs nothing to start your own business as a network marketing professional. And so share it with people who that have that business mind. Stay-at-home moms, dads, college students, retirees, people who want to do something. that they don't want to have to go to a job, right? They can do it on their own time. Maybe a mom who has a couple of extra hours every day who wants to make some money. Dad, college student, again, who needs to pay a rent. They're working or they're, trying to go to school, and something that like coaching could help them potentially make some income. So, and retirees, somebody who, mute. Okay. Retirees who are no longer working, who may want to make some extra money. There's no, you shouldn't prejudge. Again, it doesn't matter the age, doesn't matter gender, anything. If you know of somebody who wants to make $100 a month, that's not, sorry guys, background. $100 a month, $500 a month. And we've had calls where, somebody said, oh, where's Shelby? I paid my mortgage or my rent this month just from Beachbody. Holy crap. That's amazing. That's stuff you need to share. People who need a sense of community. We know what our community is like. We know what our team is like. We know how loving and supportive. And a lot of people don't get that outside of us. Like, a lot of people don't have that support. A lot of people don't have people, celebrating every poop, like we do. We celebrate everything. And most people don't get that in the outside world. So share what we have as a community with Beachbody. Okay. Current business owners, like I said, hairstylists, gym owners, trainers, instructors. This is perfect and ideal for people who are already in the fitness industry. They may at first go, that's not for me. I already have my own thing. But hey, why not? Why can't you pair our amazing supplements with your training? Why can't you pair, when you're not training your client, to go home and do the 21-day fix? The portion control, you can pair that with different things with training and that sort of things. And then there's some gym owners who sign up as coaches who bring the product into their gym. I'm not sure exactly how it's worked through compliance, but it's done. So that's another thing. Okay, so those are just people. Those are just a few people. Anybody really and truly can use this opportunity. So lately I've been sharing it with as many people as I can, because I truly believe, I don't know where I would be right now had I not done this opportunity, had I not decided to choose to be a coach. A few years ago, before I started, I was, and how miserable I was at my corporate job. I would sometimes sit in my cubicle and cry and cry and cry, come home and cry. And my husband was like, you need to go get on medication. Like, something needs to be done. You're not happy. This is not where you need to be with your mind, your mental state. And found Beachbody, and, the workouts and stuff like that started to up me with my, mental, as far as not being depressed anymore and that sort of thing. But then the opportunity, I'm thinking, if I had not decided to go with coaching, I would still be at that job, crying my eyeballs out in my cubicle every day, right? So thankful that Heather found me. And granted, we're completely different, but I still love her as a person, and she's helped me see what I can do, and hopefully as a team that we can kind of share, as a team, what we can do. So my whole point in that is, thank God somebody shared it with me, because I would not be a happy, I'm a happy person. I wasn't a happy person prior to Beachbody. So, okay, I was rambling. Okay, so again, those are the few people, or some of the people you can talk to. How to invite, some of you are new onto the call. Some of you are newer coaches. Some of you have been coaches for a while, and you know about this gym right here, GoPro. If you don't have it, if you haven't read it, this is something you need to do. And you can read it multiple times. Something resonates in me every single time I read it. But basically, you can invite every single person that you talk to by using this book. And it's not so scripted. It can be personalized to who you're talking to. It's not, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. It's genuine. It's a genuine invitation. Like, have you ever considered coaching because of XYZ because you are running my challenge group and you're already doing what coaches do because you love Shakeology, Kelly, right? That's why we talked about it. And you were like, I was just thinking about that. That's crazy. So have you ever considered coaching because you're a fitness professional and this would fit right into what you already do? Have you ever considered coaching because you are a cheerleader to people in life and you would be natural? Whatever. The genuine reason why you think the person would be an amazing coach, you give that to them. They're either going to say, no, I really haven't. I've been getting that a lot lately. No, I really haven't. And I'm like, well, you might should consider it because, and reiterate that reason. And they're either going to say no, or they're going to say, I kind of have. I've been watching for a while. I feel like it might be something, but can you give me more information? Or, there's so many different answers you can get. But whatever you get, go back with the reason why you feel they would be amazing. Ask them. If I sent you a video that explains this coaching opportunity, would you watch it? Simple, plain and simple. You don't have to go into word vomit. It's changed my life. I'm making X amount of dollars. So-and-so does this, da-da-da-da-da. It's taking all the focus off of you, and it's giving them the third-party tool, which is Team Beachbody, and it shares every aspect of coaching, the community, the income, helping people. List goes on and on. It touches every single thing that someone would resonate with them and go, I want to do that because of the freedom. I want to do that because the discount. I want to do that because of whatever reason. So you set the appointment with the person you're talking to and say, let me know when you're going to watch it. When's a good time to follow up? Follow up with the person and ask what they liked best about it. And then from there, it's basically, it's either for them or it's not. They're usually going to find something about the video that stands out and something that, they feel like I connect with that person who said, I get to stay at home with my kids now, or I connect to the person who said, I'm not a fitness professional or expert, and they still can do it, So just give them that without feeling like it's you sharing all this stuff, right? Just simplifying the invitation process. Is what I found has been the easiest and the most, what's the word I'm looking for? It just resonates with people, And then, of course, you can share your story and go into all other stuff, but just sharing the opportunity with that video is just, for me, I feel like it's flawless. So, that's the GoPro way. Again, in this book, it basically gives you different ways to invite. And it's in the file section in our group. So if you ever need to go back and kind of look, and I'm going to also start, Jen Hayes did an amazing webinar on Thursday night about the coaching opportunity. And I'm going to try to come up with something similar to do once a month. Probably in September, I'm going to be going half the month of August. I'm going to Eric Worre's Most Powerful Women in Network Marketing Convention in Vegas. So I'm hoping to bring back a lot of information, a lot of stuff for you guys. I'm going to be there for that week, and then the following week, Paul's meeting me, and we're going to do our fantasy football stuff that we do every year in Vegas. So I'm going to be there for 2 weeks. Hope I don't lose every penny that I have with gambling, but hopefully I'm going to learn a lot. But so anyway, in September, I'm hoping to have something to where we can start once a month doing a webinar. You can invite all your people that, you've talked to, anybody who's interested in coaching. And that way it takes kind of the pressure off of you. And I'm thinking about maybe doing a sneak peek outside of Boss, simply because Boss is so big. That I feel like our team has grown enough. We have so many success stories in our group already that we can kind of make it more intimate and invite people to sneak peeks. So we'll do that once a month as well. So anyway, I guess just the invite process, again, taking the focus off of you when you're sharing it, and then sharing how it could potentially change that person's life. Don't hold this gift back because you're afraid to share it, right? Don't, and it sounds I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know if you saw my post the other day. I said something about, a gift. I mean, I feel like what we have in our lap is a gift. And for us not to share it with people, I feel like is doing so many people an injustice. You don't know if somebody will take off with this business, no matter where you are in your business. If you're, just starting out, if you're a few months in, a year in, 2 years, whatever. And no matter how much success you have had, inviting somebody in, you don't know, like, how they may take off. You don't know if they may be the next Lindsay Matway or Hillary Kelly or Christine Dwyer. You don't know until you invite somebody to see. Maybe this is for you. Maybe you can make something out of this. Maybe your life will change forever because I invited you to this opportunity. I look at some of my coaches who are staying at home with their kids, who are making extra money every week, every month, who are helping so many people from just doing it. And it's amazing to me that I'm literally sweating right now. I'm sweating because it's just, I mean, if you think about, look at all the faces here on this call and how many lives you guys have touched just because you decided, I'll do this opportunity. I might be scared at first, but I'm going to do it. And look, I mean, it's amazing. So there was something else I was going to say. I guess I'm thinking about Sarah Robbins. If you haven't read How to Rock Your Network Marketing Business, that's an amazing book. She simply makes it kind of like a coffee shop, and you're going around your server and you say, hey, can I get you some more coffee? Or would you like some coffee? And if the person says no, does the server turn around and say, oh my God, they don't want coffee? I'm just not going to ask anybody else if they want coffee. No, you continue to ask people if they want coffee. So I know that's not necessarily exactly the same, but it's in a comparison that you're going to be told no, and it's okay. And that might be a no for now because I've had so many people tell me no and then come back later. The seed's been planted and they watch, they see, what goes on. They're like, maybe I do want to do that thing after all. So just don't be afraid to get those no's. Don't be afraid of what we have because it's not icky. It's not like car salesmen trying to sell you car and like sleazy. Not that car salesmen are, that has sounded really bad. Not that car sales are bad, but you know what I'm saying. What we're doing is something that's special. It's unique. It's awesome. And when you present it that way, instead of like, I don't know, you want to do this? It's instead of like, I got something you're going to love. It's amazing. Okay. Yeah. So what else? And the worst that can happen again is no. And then you move on and you ask somebody else, and clearly this call is strictly all about business opportunity. We have other things to offer as well. Of course, is fitness, health, and all that. So, newer coaches, don't feel like, hopefully you're not overwhelmed with, you don't have to go out there and ask 100 people tomorrow. It's just, it's just sharing an opportunity with people that may potentially change their financial situations. And I know sometimes it's kind of scary to talk about money and it's scary to talk about finances and business opportunities, but we all need income to live. We all need income to survive. So the reason why it's weird, I'm not really sure. Anyway, okay, I completely have rambled into oblivion. So any thoughts? If you want to raise your hand, if you want to say something so I can unmute you, otherwise it's really, really loud. Okay. Go away, girl.
Hey, be quiet. I just have a question. How long do you wait to follow up with people who are like wishy-washy? They're like, yeah, that sounds good, but and then it's like, okay, well, then you don't get a response from them. They're just kind of like there.
If you do like the follow up, and say, I'm going to follow up with you whenever you're done with the video. And if they're still like wishy-washy, just say, hey, there's no pressure at all if you want to do this or not. I did want to follow up with you because
But
it's better to get started earlier than later, but if it's not for you, that's fine. No pressure at all. Anybody else have anything to answer to that? But following up is definitely key, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you ever feel like you want to do like a 3-way, I don't know if that's going to help or not.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever want to do a call and say, do you want to get with my upline to answer any questions or anything like that, feel free to let me know and we can do a call.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Who else? I can tell Jeanette's got something up. No? You usually have something to say.
I don't.
Yeah?
My dog's been sick, so she's up here with me.
Aww.
I was just going to say probably the best thing that's helpful is, and this is from GoPro, is when you talk to them, get them to commit to a time for follow-up. So like treat it like an actual appointment. Because what I found is if I'm like, oh yeah, I'll follow up with you in a couple days, that's when you get the seen at 8:19 p.m. and then no responses back or you don't hear from people. So if you say like, I know you're busy, I'm really busy, and I wanted to send you this quick video, and what I want you to think about when you watch it is, what do you like best when you watch the video? And then find a time that you can follow up with them that works for your schedule. Like I found that I was kind of bending myself backwards to try to meet people's schedules, and I had to really kind of set my hours and say, that's great, this is when I'm available, does that work for you? And then we'll touch base. So that might help.
Yes. Anybody else? Jen Hayes, anything? I know that you've been rocking it.
I'm still learning. I'm pushing myself. I'm finally actually starting to feel comfortable with it. I think just coming off a summit, I'm like just so on fire for this. And like, I've realized it is a gift and it's changing my life. And I can actually while I have not been able to quit my full-time job yet, I feel comfortable enough to tell people, look, I'm on track to be able to quit my full-time job by next summer. Like, that's my goal. That's what I'm working towards, and I'm going to do it. So now, like, at least I have a goal in mind, I know. And so I can tell people, like, I'm on track. I mean, I'm making half my salary now. So, I mean, if things continue to progress, as I hope they do, and I think that they will, then I should be there. So that's helping me. I think before it was harder for me because I felt like I didn't have successes to share. But then after being on these calls and some stuff at Summit, how people were like, you paid your car payment. Like, that's a win. Like, I took my family to New York and the entire trip was paid for from Beachbody. Like, those are a big deal. Like, to me and my family, they'd be a big deal to somebody else. So I realize now that even though it may seem like a small thing, it's actually a big thing that I can actually tell people about. I always felt like as a coach, I'm like, oh, I'm not a success. I'm not doing anything with this. And so it was hard for me to talk about. And after I kind of changed my mindset, it's helped a lot, I think.
I think that's an amazing point, and I know that I'll get messages a lot from you guys saying certain things about how the opportunities helped you with different things, And I think maybe every Thursday, this is just an idea, putting it out there, we can do like a thread in our group and just say something amazing that has come from this past week, or it doesn't have to be income, it can be anything. You help somebody lose 10 pounds, whatever, but celebrating the whole week on Thursday, not just recognition, not just success club, just celebrate stuff like that. And then if you want to share, if you get permission from whoever posted, I just paid for my whole week's worth of groceries, because of Beachbody. Ask them, can I post this on my wall? Maybe you haven't had that success yet. That's okay. You will. If you're consistent, you keep going. And maybe even just post it. Hey, my girl so-and-so just paid for her car payment from Beachbody. You know what I'm saying? And tag the person and celebrate the person. It doesn't matter if they're in your downline or up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like sharing that kind of information, I think every week as you want, I think will be something for your friends and people on the outside say, maybe this thing is more legitimate than I think it is. That's just an idea, but I think that would be great.
I like that.
Yeah.
I've also had a hard time because I work full time, and I have always had a hard time posting on my personal page about Beachbody because I don't want my boss to get mad or see me posting stuff. So I can't be like, well, look, I'm going to quit my job, because I can't say that right now because I'm friends with my boss on Facebook. So I just lately I've actually started feeling more comfortable posting about coaching, and I've noticed how it's changed my conversations with people. And now I'll say, hey, have you ever thought or considered the coaching opportunity? And they're like, well, yeah, actually I have. And I'm like, I've been thinking about it. And it's weird because people I never thought in a million years would even want to do it that I'm reaching out to actually have thought about it. So I don't know. It's kind of cool. Even if it's just a little thing, you don't have to go full out and be like, I'm going to quit my job. My boss is going to see it and fire me. But
well, again, I think it's more relatable to when people do see that you know, the successes of that are relatable, you know, not of, I just paid $1 million cash for my house, you know, like that's not relatable. Like paying for your groceries or your car payment or your insurance or taking your family on vacation, like you said. I mean, that's huge. So, you know, celebrate those successes and share them. Before I forget, let me get a picture of everybody. See, Jesse, he's probably hidden himself. Or he's not on there anymore. Okay, because I know last time he was like, don't put me on there, I'm at work. What is it? Command. Okay, so I'm going to give you a warning this time. All right, smile. Okay, cool. All right, anybody else? Okay, Billy.
Okay, yeah, one thing that, you know, when you were talking about, you know, the opportunity, and one thing that I really have noticed, the opportunity means something different to everybody. You know, it could mean something, you know, financial freedom. It could mean, you know, just filling up their tank of gas every week. It could mean $1 million business. You know, that's why, you know, I'm so used to being in the pest control business. You know, people have options, and basically I show them the options. So what I've learned, especially in the last couple of months, just put it out there, you know, as far as, you know, because the first thing I used to say was, you know, wow, my weight loss, and, you know, how would you like to join me? But one thing that I've really noticed that it's easy, you know, just say, hey, how would you like to look at an opportunity? You know, because that opportunity, again, could mean something very small to them that would just, you know, hit the spot where they need to hear that, or it could mean something that's, you know, a 6-figure, you know, 7-figure business. But you don't know what's going on in their life, and just showing them that opportunity, making it available, that could mean the world of a difference. Even it might just be that little small seed right now, but it could turn into something that's a huge tree later.
That's right. No prejudging.
No. And this is my view.
I could say some choice words, but I'm being nice. All right. Well, let's see. We're at, what time is it? Probably time to close it up unless anybody else has anything. If you do, feel free, because I love this discussion. I love, I'm seriously, like, I feel like I'm on fire, like I'm hot, because I'm so passionate about it. And it's so crazy. You would have asked me year and a half ago. Yeah. Or 2 years ago. Like, I don't want to share that. I don't know why. I was like, I'm scared. Like, I remember posting something on Facebook about coaching, about how awesome it was. I remember going into work. Nicole, you probably remember this. And I was like, I just posted something about the coaching opportunity on my page, like my real page. I said, send or post, and I was like, I was so scared, and I was like exhilarated at the same time, and I got likes. Like, oh, okay. And, not too much really happened because of it, but it was a little bit outside my comfort zone, and you go more and more outside your comfort zone to where it's like, I just want to share it all the time. But, I mean, you remember, Nicole, we would just be like, I'm scared, and I think it was 9 months into coaching because it was right before Disney, and I posted something. It was like opportunity awaits or something like that. And anyway, so I understand the fear, but the more you do it, I promise the easier it gets to where it's just like fun. It's like, I have you something if you want to take it and run with it.
I'm laughing at you because you said you're sweating, and that's what Carl says when he gets excited.
Well, Carl and
I know. You guys are like this.
You guys are like twins.
You new coaches who don't know who Carl is, he is our CEO, and I have a mad crush on him. I am married happily, very happily. My husband knows about the whole thing, but he's adorable, especially when he does size. Okay. Anything else? I'm gonna try to have us a guest speaker next week. If you have anything that you want the speaker to talk, I'm not sure who it's gonna be yet. There's a few different people I'm talking to. Then post or send me a message or however you want to do it of kind of a topic you want to talk about, and we'll see if the speaker will do it. All right, if not anything else. Oh, there's a chat that I miss. Word vomity. Yeah, you don't want to word vomit. Okay. All right, y'all. Team Cup, we are 5 days in. Go with it. Use this call as a way to hit Success Club. You can hit Success Club by inviting to the opportunity, and, Challenge Pack is the way the coaches sign up. And, it's a gift, and just keep sharing, inviting. Everyone on this call can hit Success Club. Help 3 people this month, and you're there. So make it a priority, and you'll have all kinds of fun, wear and share, and who knows, you might even win the top prize, even though my team is actually going to win it. So you might be in second place.
That's right. Yes.
Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of the week, and love you. Bye.